are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. My name is Chambliss, and I'm licensed social worker here at DLC Agency. And Cassandra Pearson, how would you like me to address you? Miss, Mrs., nickname, or first name?
You can just call me Cassie. That's what everyone calls me.
Okay, Cassie. Okay, here at the DLC agency, we offer a range of services such as anger management, we offer cultural diversity training, we offer counseling on the individual level or also on that group level. We also offer school violence prevention. We offer tutoring for the youth ages 7 through 14 of age. We offer job readiness training. Basically, we offer like a range of services here. And if you're looking for anything in particular, we basically have it here. One stop. Okay. So we're going to meet here every Thursday in my office right here on the 3rd floor. Okay, for at least 50 minutes a session. But since today is our first session, you might stay a little bit longer due to, I want to get to know you and get that background information. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
My role as being a social worker, I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to try to get to know you and understand your situation. Then I'll probably ask some questions, just to clarify, so I get an understanding of what you're saying. Okay? So, do you mind if I just, take some notes down?
Sure. Long as...
Well, it is private.
Okay.
It's private.
Okay. Yes, it's fine.
It's not private.
It's fine.
So, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of notes down so I can just, have it for my resources, I can think back to it, if I have to make some additions,
Will you make sure only you will see it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want too many people knowing what I'm talking to you about.
Okay, so let's talk about confidentiality, because this all refers to confidentiality. Okay. With that is said, confidentiality is limited. Everything here that we do say is private, but only to a certain extent. Like if I think you're gonna harm yourself or others, then I'm authorized to, to someone else, like the authorities. And if you give me informed consent, like you say your name on the form and you tell me I can release your information.
Okay.
What do you think so far of what I said?
I feel good that it will be, between you and I. But if you have to give it to someone, if you're legally obligated, then that's fine. But I'm glad that it will be kept between you and I. I don't have any questions right now. Maybe later.
Okay. Well, with all this stated, I hope that you'll be able to open up to me and express your feelings so I can understand your situation and we can try to go through it piece by piece together.
Okay.
So, do you want to talk to me about what brought you into the agency? You'll talk to me about that.
Where do I begin? I moved here from Florida. My boyfriend, I met him, of course. We moved here about 2 years ago. I fell in love with him the first time I met him. And we just moved here, high hopes, thinking we will, just get jobs and just get married and have kids. But when we moved out together, everything just went bad. It all started from me leaving little things around the house. He got irritated over that, and he began to argue with me about that. And then arguments progressed into fights that we have. And the fights we have always end with one slamming the door or one leaving the house, or we just use names to degrade each other, just to get to each other, to make sure that we hurt each other. And it's so difficult to deal with him, and he knows I have to, um, you know, pretty much stay with him because I have no friends here. I mean, my family is back home, who I really do miss, but today, I was just thinking about all the arguments we had, and I don't think it would be good for me to stay there. So that's why last night I just left. We got in an argument last night, and I just left, and I just put an end to it. I just moved out, and I'm now living with a friend.
Okay, when you say you put an end to this, do you mean you ended your relationship and you're not together anymore?
Yes, I left him because even though he did support me, the fights we have, and then when I try to call my parents to just, because I miss them so much, and he'll unplug the phone because I normally call them after an argument just to feel, get that love and understanding from someone else that he wasn't giving me. And he just became controlling, and the fights just keep growing and growing. So I just think that it'd be best for me to just move out and on my own. Um, Even though I'm staying with a friend, the friend I have is also a friend of his, and every friend I have is his because I don't have no one here. So it's kind of uncomfortable living with someone that's his friend. I just I don't I just feel like it's just a complicated situation, and I just need to get myself out of the situation. And I really want to go to GED classes so I can get me a job and be able to provide get my own apartment.
Okay, it seems like you're overwhelmed and you're frightened since you had no problems with your boyfriend and you're away from home.
Yes. If he's slamming doors and pushing me, there's no telling what else he would do. If it escalates anything else. I know the fight last night when he saw my GD package and he didn't know I was even going to GD classes. He just got really upset about me not coming to him, telling him before I decided to get the package, and it just blew up, and he began to push me against the wall, and we just started fighting one another, and I just decided to leave before it got even worse. And so I think getting my GD class will help me get my own apartment so I can be able to provide for myself. Because right now I can't. I'm just sad. I can't even get a job right now without a GED because I dropped out of high school so early.
Okay, so let's talk about what caused the argument more in detail. Because I'm hearing you say that you wanted your GED, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about more of that.
Then I want my GED, and I think being that he has a control problem, he wants to be able to control over everything. And when he saw that, I talked to him previously about wanting my GED, but I never put an effort to do it. So when he saw the package, I guess he looked at it as if I was trying to be independent or go over his head and not listen to what he was telling me about staying at home and don't worry about school. He'll take care of me. But the fight just when he saw the package, I told him I was just a thought. I wasn't actually going to go. I hadn't made a decision yet, and he got aggressive with me, just stating that I should have told him about it before I even decided to even get the package. So we began to argue about things that happened previously in our relationship, as far as me choosing him over my family, which really caused stress in my relationship with him because I really miss my family now, and being that I chose him over my family, it's hard to go back to them and say, hey, I'm back home, help me. So, that's why he knows if I get that GED, I will be able to support myself, and I won't be stuck in a situation where I don't have anyone to support me.
Okay. I see you addressed a number of issues going on. We talked about how you're having problems with your boyfriend, right? You're missing your family and friends due to you move here with them, right? And you also talked about the desire to receive your GED, right? So we want to try to prioritize your objectives here to see what's more important, and we can try to work on those piece by piece. Okay? So most important, we need to find out how we're going to resolve your relationship with your boyfriend. Are we going to continue to go on with that, or are we going to terminate that?
With my boyfriend, I think it would be better if we I put an end to it last night. But I think it would be best if I don't have any contact with him because he's, with him around, I would not go to GED classes because he would try to control that. He would try to keep me under his, I guess, under his control, you could say, because he has a very bad control problem, anger problem, and we constantly fighting. And I don't think it'd be a good environment for me to be in if we're constantly fighting in our relationship. It's not good if that's, if we can't stand to get along living together.
Okay. So, okay, I see the need to move out, right? Okay, so when you're in need or in a previous situation where there was an altercation going on, how did you solve that problem?
Basically, I would.
Such as do you have anyone here that you know, or friends of his or his family members that's real close to you, or have you met anyone here in the area that, how have you coped with other situations that occurred to you?
Okay, basically how I go to church is the local church right maybe 2 blocks away from the apartment. And I go there and it's the minister there and he's always there just, I guess, waiting around, because a lot of members come there for prayer. And I would go to him and tell him about my problems, and he'll pray for me because I grew up in a very religious family. So, that kind of helped me through the situation and have someone there to spiritually guide me.
Okay.
That helped me a lot in the situation I was going through.
Okay, I see here that we almost running out of time here. So we're going to go over 3 more things, and then I'm going to tell you about our next session, okay?
All right.
So let's see here. You told me about church. So you're a very religious person, and it could be one of your strengths, okay? So with that saying, you think that they can be able to provide you services of to talk to him about your situation, even though I'm here talking to you. I want you also to have that spirituality contribute to religion, okay? So I'm gonna refer you to this agency that can help you to get a voucher for housing, okay?
Alright.
And with that, they'll give you 6 months, but it's up to you to to get a job, right? And also continue your GED classes. Would that be something that you're interested in?
Yes, it will.
Okay. So with that said, next section we want to talk about how we're going to help you find a job. We're going to look together, find a job. And then we also, with the GED courses, I know at Hines Community College, have you heard of that?
I started to emphasize about the GED classes that I was looking for earlier.
Okay. Now they have different branches. It's up to you of which one you want to go to. Okay, they have one in Utica campus. They have one in the Rankin campus. They have one in Raymond. Okay, you can choose the location that's nearby you. Raymond. Okay, they have good food there. Trust me, I went there. Good food. Try the salad. But I want you to think about that, okay? Because we want to make some improvements in your life. You know, we want to be happy about this. I'm here with you. And I'm going to give you my business card as well as for the local agency too, okay? And feel free to contact me. And if I don't answer, please leave me a voicemail and I will contact you, okay? And if it's an emergency, contact the local office and they will notify me by the to my cell phone, okay? Okay, so do you have any questions?
Okay, you said the next meeting will be at what time?
Next meeting will be at 9:30 Thursday.
Okay, Thursday, 9:30. All right. I was just making sure, that's all. All right, thank you.
Will you be able to make it?
Yes, I will. My boyfriend brings me here, will bring me